What is going on? This is Altone, and today what I have here in this beautiful small little box is the beautiful brushless beast from RIAARIO, and this is the ROG1 little four-wheel drive 1/14 scale basher, and this is going to be awesome. So let's go ahead and get this guy out of the box and check it out so you can see what it comes with, and then we're going to take it out and run it for a little bit and see just how much trouble we can get into with it now that we're getting close to spring and the weather's getting better. So what you get in the box, as soon as you open up the box, this is awesome. Of course, greeted with RIAARIO stickers as usual, wheelie bar, battery charger, and stickers for the body. And then this reminds me of another car that I have, the way they cover it up. It doesn't have the plastic film on the body itself, but they did cover it with plastic. So there it is. And man, just sitting it down. As you sit it down, it does have oil fill shocks. So as you sit it down, you can see the shocks actually settling with the weight of the vehicle, which is great. And I like it because in the back you actually have some some nice little luggage and whatnot going on back there, and a gas can or water can back there. This is really nice. Then of course underneath the bottom, nice metal chassis as usual. This is really going to be a ton of fun. Now the truck can't bottom out, but it does seem like the shocks are maybe a little bit soft, so we might need to do something about that. But the wheels are definitely foam filled, but they don't seem to be vented from the outside, so we might have to take a look at that and see if we want to vent them ourselves. But this is, so far, it's looking awesome. Not a whole lot for you to worry about in this box. Then we get our controller, and this controller is a really nice one, very similar to a controller I'm using for one of my speedrun cars, and I'm pretty sure it's probably from the same company that makes those, because the design is almost exactly the same. Underneath here you have your steering and throttle trim, and then you have your throttle percentage and your power button, and of course on the top you have your channel 3 and channel 4. This guy does have a light bar in the front of it, which looks really cool. And so imagine either the channel 3 or the channel 4 is actually going to control your light bar. According to the box here, we have a 3600 kV brushless motor, a 45 amp ESC, and a limited slip center shaft, which means that it should not it's actually made to help protect everything you have inside here. And I like it because the body clips are actually attached to the body. The body is rather thin, but we might decide we want to do a little bit of reinforcement. It does have the rails across the top, and it does have all this plastic in the back here that's actually adding some rigidity to the body itself. The ROG1 is actually painted in the body itself, and the windows here, we do have a front window and some other stickers for filling out the car itself, but I am going to be personalized this with some of my own stickers. Then of course in here your battery is has a XD60 connector on it, which is awesome. And of course it comes with a 3S LiPo that you already have installed here but not plugged in. Then you have this nice little receiver box, and it looks like your receiver is separate from your ESC. So if you're doing some upgrading, you can actually do so without having to change out your receiver, which is awesome. Your steering servo looks pretty good. I mean, overall, this is a really nice looking vehicle. I am going to enjoy it. And you even have droop screws already installed on this guy, which you can adjust as well on the front and the rear, which is really good. So I'm really looking forward to taking this guy out and running it. One of the things that I would have liked to have seen is padding on the steering, but I think that's something that you can add yourself later. But other than that, this is going to be one awesome little vehicle. Probably it may end up being one of my more powerful 1/14 scale vehicles. And I'm looking forward to really having fun. This is going to be one of my favorites. My favorite bashes and one of the cars that I'm going to be coming back to and visiting and having fun with throughout the season this year. And I probably will be running this in the winter as well when we get some snow. So thanks so much for stopping by and checking it out with me. I really appreciate it. Have an absolutely fantastic day, and I look forward to seeing you in a future video. Take care. I can do this. The range, let's see how far over we can go. You have to get a speed on this guy. These little things will cause you to walk.